Hi, my name's Luci McMonagle, and I'm so excited to be with you today. I have Nan Akasha, who is an award-winning co-owner of Bliss Press Publishing, and she is absolutely amazing. Today she agreed to allow me to give her some insights on what her money story is and what her sole purpose is meant for her to do in this life so that she can truly have the abundance and wealth. Now, I'm just going to give a few tips. This is just the tip of the iceberg of the experience and knowledge that I can provide you. And also, after I touch on the tip of the iceberg, knowing that now that you have the information, you need to know what to do with it. And that's where I can offer continuous support. So, Nan, thank you so kindly for allowing me to look at your face and tell you what your money story is, and also to be able to tell you what your sole purpose is speaking from your face.
Yeah, thank you. This is going to be exciting. I love what you do, and I think this is a really powerful thing for people to see, to be able to see how you do this and get some help around this. So I'm excited. Thank you.
Fabulous. So the first thing I'd like to express with you is you have a really good luck. And when I see really good luck, what I'm referring to is you have a little mole right here. And this mole is actually a good luck mole where you enjoy the finer things in life,
Mm.
where you like to have fine dining, good, healthy, organic food, things that are the finer things when it comes to food and lavishness. Now, that's a really good thing to have, but sometimes individuals who have that, they also like to be spendthrifts. And sometimes they will go from saving to spending to saving to spending, or their money will go up and down like a wave throughout their lives. And as you are moving forward, fortunately, you have a nicer rounded nose, which means a lot of people will trust you and they will be able to understand that you're trustworthy. And not only are you trustworthy, but you also have a nose for business,
Mm.
which is a good thing. You also have what is called a Mercury line. And what the Mercury line is, it's dealing with writing, with communications. So your sole purpose is telling me that utilizing your skills in writing and communications is what you're meant to bring into the world on a big level. And as you bring that more into the world, you have two beautiful lines going up, which means you're going to be rising to ultimate power according to your sole purpose. Now, some of the drawbacks of this is sometimes when we have a Mercury line and we're not fulfilling our sole purpose, that's when our money story starts coming in, where we feel confused, we can't quite find the right words, we are unable to really express ourselves to the fullest degree. And a lot of that has to do with being able to refine ourselves and getting the ability to move forward. So how does that sound so far?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's fascinating. Yep.
Very fascinating. And
This is so I've made a lot of money, and then something ultimately goes up and down. It can be 10 years, 3 years. Yeah. So.
right, and that's the wave of the wealth. But now that you're really focusing on the communications and the writing and the publishing of the books, that's where your genius, your special sauce is. And as you continue to expand working with those areas, that's where you're really going to have more ability to bring your information to the world because you have really high ambition and you have a really strong jaw. And so you combine the high ambition with the strong jaw with your Mercury line, and that's when you're able to start shining, which is a sun line, which is on your forehead.
Hmm. Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah. So this is just just the very tip of the iceberg. I'm just being very not real, going into the real deep details because this is an example to allow the audiences to know how can you tell what your true money story is and what is your soul purpose telling you so that you can focus on that so you're not all over the place trying to figure out what's holding me back, what's preventing me from moving forward. And would you like to express a few things about how you felt about this and how it's been able to positively impact your life?
Yeah, well, I think it's always interesting, which is the reason why I wanted to do this, was to see things that are in your palms, right, or in your body in some way. It's not um, it's not something that you're guessing at, right? You're not going, well, I think this and I think that, or maybe I'm this, or I wish I was that, but I'm, thinking too big for myself, So those inner voices that sometimes say, well, no, I'm not that. So that's why I think these kind of things are really powerful, right? To help people understand, okay, this really is, it's so much a part of me, right? That it's actually like engraved in a way. And and to know that I have many, many things throughout my life that talk about the good luck pattern, right? And I find it fascinating because I don't know any different, right? I don't, it's normal for me. And yet when I hear that reconfirmed again, it sort of brings it back up and it's like, wow, I really need to not just appreciate it, but to like really pay attention to that because what I pay attention to expands. So
Exactly.
yeah. And of course, it's always great to know that, as a publisher, writer, author, writing coach, that's definitely on point. So that's fun. I never had anyone talk about that other than in an astrocartography reading about publishing and stuff. So
Yeah. And this is a teachable scientific method. It's been around for over 2,000 years. The thing that's different with what I do is I take the art of ancient face analysis and I combine that with understanding how it's affecting your life and your money story and how to bring out your greatest gifts that are ready to bud. So, and yes, I also can correlate that with what's in your hands compared to what's in your face, compared to what's in your body. And that's the more in-depth information that I can provide. But today we're just talking about real basic, 5-second, 10-second on each point. And what I'd like to offer today is just a mini bullet point face analysis for you. And I'm going to have a link listed on my website for you to click on that for a very nominal fee so that you can send me a picture. I can give you several points on what your money story is, or I can give you several points on what your soul purpose is telling you of where you should focus your energy.
yeah, that's fun. So get a little mini reading from Luci, and then you can see, what's the next step. You do more in-depth readings, right? And then you do coaching around money and conscious language and really changing that money story then, right?
Correct. I do just a really basic face analysis, and then from there I have an entire program to really help empower you to stop running the same money story that's been giving you income like this, or maybe your income is you're hitting a financial glass ceiling, you just can't break through that. I really help empower you with conscious language and understanding your sacred body language combined together so that you have the most powerful tools available along with practical step-by-step information, knowledge, and skills so that you have something you can take and run with it. And that's where my coaching comes in.
And what's your website?
My website is lucimcmonagle.com. That's LucimCmonagle.com.
Great. Thank you so much, sweetie. This was really fun. I hope you guys go get a reading and find out what direction you're going in.
Thank you. So until next time, abundant blessings.